Let's go ahead and scan with the Artec Micro 2 system. I have the Apple EarPod case here, and we are scanning this with a program with small, simple setup, which will do a tilt and rotation. And you'll notice in the video how the scanner is reacting and doing the tilt and rotation on the axis while the camera takes pictures. So with this one, it's going to take 32 frames. And obviously, we're only going to scan the top, and the idea here would be to flip it over and scan the other side. So the scanner's capturing the data with accuracy up to 5 micron, which is 0.005 millimeters. This will complete 32 scans. There are other paths that we can create. We'll flip over the part and we'll go through that same process. So here we're just fast forwarding going through the process, but it will scan 32 frames or 32 pictures. And they'll be aligned because that turntable is already calibrated to a coordinate system. So the scanner and software knows exactly where it is in space. All right, now that we have both sides scanned, we'll scan it in one more position. I just put it on the side here. I could have probably done it in 2 positions with this same setup, but I already had it going, so let's go ahead and do a 3rd scan, and you can see how we align all the 3 scans together. All right, 3rd scan's done, and you'll see them on the right-hand side, 1, 2, and 3. So we'll start on 1st scan. I'll look at this as a scan color, and the first thing we're going to do is go into our editor and erase the data we don't need. I'm just using the lasso selection, and I'll lasso around the areas I don't need. And I'll keep on doing that with the other ones. And you'll notice I'm deleting some of the data, but that's okay because I do have common overlap between the 3 scans. All right, we'll show those 3 and we'll do an alignment. So we do have an automatic alignment, but I'm going to do a point alignment. And what that does is basically take the scans, we'll take some common points over the part, and we'll guide the software to do this alignment. So from here, take 4 points, align markers, align, and you'll notice that it snaps it in. We got almost the whole overlap, but let's just go ahead and use the other scan as well. So again, I'll just take a couple points. Typically about 3 points is good. If you want to do more, no problem. All right, so I'll go into my tools. The next thing I'll do is run a global registration. And that's looking at the 3 scans in about, let's say 96 frames and doing a best fit. Next thing we'll do is do a fusion. And what fusion is creating a mesh based off the data that we're collecting, which is basically point cloud data. And once we're done, we basically have a sharp fusion that you'll see on the right-hand side, and that's a 3D mesh. So we can take a look at the part and see the mesh and see all the way through. I'm going to duplicate this. I just want to show you there's another tool in here called Mesh Optimization. And what it does is it removes small objects, it heals bad objects, and here I can actually simplify the mesh. Because it is a pretty big file, if I want to just have a little lighter mesh to reverse engineer, build upon it, I can do that as well. And now I have a little lighter fit mesh. So let's go ahead and proceed to scanning the EarPods. So I'm just going to pick one of these pods here. I'm going to fixture it just with the quick tape or putty that we have here. This is just earthquake putty that you can get at your local Home Depot, Lowe's, hardware store. And I'm going to flip it over. And I'm actually going to use a different fixture, which is included with the Artec scanner, and we'll just clip it in. So same process as last time, scan it on both sides, and we'll go ahead and delete that data again. As you'll see, the lasso tool is one of my favorite tools, but there are other options in that workspace. So I'll go ahead and delete the delayed data, and then I notice I didn't get everything, so I'll come back and do it again. And let's do the same thing with this one. And I've done my 2 scans, and I'll do the same alignment as I did before. So situate the scans in the way we like, align them, and then go into the Fusion. So now I can look at the part and do a quick review. I did notice at the bottom, I missed some data, and that's because the Apple EarPods are chrome on the bottom, so they're very shiny. So what I'm gonna wanna do is rescan this. What I did before, I'm gonna do a preview rotation, so it's just gonna rotate in a 360. I did spray that shiny area with some ASIB scanning spray to dull it out. So now I have this scan, you'll notice that chrome area perfectly captured, and I'm going to go through the same process as deleting the data. So let's delete those out. I'll bring back my other 2 scans. I'll do my alignment like I did before. This is what's really great about Artec Studio, is that once you're done scanning, you can go back, add more scans. In some other software, you're not able to do that. So here, let's just do a quick alignment. We'll do a registration, and like what we did before, this way we can see the chrome area that's scanned, full data now. And let's go back, and let's see, yes, we did the registration ready, so we'll do that Fusion. And here we go, we got the full mesh. And I can review, go down, got that area. You can see those little small areas with a lot of detail. We're done. So here, this is going to show our auto surfacing tool. So if you just want to create a quick surface data, which would be an IGES or step file, we have quads, and we can export this as a IGES or step file. So file export, and you'll see CAD files. Also want to bring out the data from the EarPods before. I think the other rendering was not good, but you can see a little dent there, and I can rotate the EarPod case and see all the high detail. And it even got inside where the connection goes. So really good detail. Hope this helps. If you have any questions, you can reach out to us at rapidscan3d.com.